What's up, gamers? We're back with another chapter review, and today we'll dive into Blue Lock, chapter 262, which was released like 1 month ago. I'm really sorry, but I had no time since Kaiser beat the shit out of me. Anyway, this chapter is going to be something really special as we stay alongside Kaiser and see how he's being absolutely crushed by Isagi. But in the end, he finds something that will turn everything upside down, which is something you definitely don't want to miss. So, be sure to stick around until the end. Before we get into the chapter, I have something important to ask you guys. I'm trying to hit 2 million in subscribers before next Monday, and there's 83% of people who watch my videos who haven't subscribed yet. If you could fix that by going down and subscribing to the channel, that would be awesome. While you're already down there, you can always leave a like and a comment. With that out of the way, let's finally get into it. Alright, so to start off chapter 262, the text at the top says, "The field is a back and forth struggle. Isagi, who has taken the lead role, begins to dominate the Emperor Kaiser. We get right back into the match where the ball is high up in the sky. The commentators say that the ball is evenly matched, but the one dominating the aerial battle is none other than Kunigami Rensuke. Kunigami heads the ball right over Shido's head and gives it to Corona. Then we get to Isagi, who, while running, says that he can crush him and even destroy him. Now he's determined that he can take that step further and devour the Emperor. The team is almost all his now, and Kaiser is thrown off balance due to his latest miss and his awful play against Isagi and Ren. Isagi thinks back to when he told Kaiser to kneel before him and even called him a clown. He says that if he hurls such abuse at Kaiser now, Kaiser won't be able to escape his obsession with Isagi, which will then make his movements predictable. If Isagi can take advantage of that and aim for the back with Corona and Heroi, he can win with 100% certainty. We get this amazing panel with Kaiser still on the floor, while Isagi is running far ahead of him into what looks like an explosion or a black hole. As he's running, he asks Kaiser if he doesn't want to devour him and reminds him that Kaiser always thinks of himself as the main character. Then we switch sides to Kaiser, who says that he recognizes this feeling he's getting from Isagi. He thinks that every day his father used to put him through the same sense of irrationality and suffocating constraint. However, Kaiser finally gets up on his feet and says, "Expletive it," noting that he has already surpassed his father a long time ago. However, because of Isagi, Kaiser's very existence is shaking again. If he doesn't win and surpass him, then everything Kaiser has worked so hard for will disappear. Suddenly, Ness comes out of nowhere and screams Kaiser's name, telling him to calm down. Ness says they have already achieved enough results and that Kaiser has already scored many goals up until the previous match. Not to mention, Kaiser already has his offer from Real Madrid. Because of that, Ness advises him not to make any reckless plays and to wait for a chance to use his new weapon. Kaiser looks back with a scared but also dissuaded expression as Ness, with big eyes, says that he is here for Kaiser. However, Kaiser couldn't care less and asks if Ness is out of his mind. He says that if he lost now, everything would disappear. Ness's happy expression quickly turns sad as Kaiser says that the whole world is watching this match. A defeat here isn't just a simple loss, it would mean losing the offer from Real Madrid and his throne in the team. All the glory he's gained through football will be crushed by Isagi in an instant. If he loses now, he'll return to the time when he wasn't even considered human. Just then, Kaiser sees his chance and tries to slide tackle Isagi to get the ball back. However, Isagi avoids it easily. Kaiser quickly starts to wonder if he is afraid of losing and if the reality of the current him and returning to the worthless thing he was before might scare him. Kaiser's life wasn't even born out of desire. Isagi is still above him, but now he's got a menacing and intense aura around him, almost looking down at Kaiser. Kaiser says that gaining status, honor and money made him feel like he had become a human desired by others, but now he's afraid of losing what he's paid for, calling it the pitfall of an achiever's heart. Kaiser's eyes start to twitch as he looks at Isagi in front of him. Ness tries to help and screams his name, but Kaiser is too far gone to hear him. Kaiser starts to get up and thinks that he's now fighting to take, but before he knows it, he has started fighting to protect himself by only choosing easy opponents that he could win against. He did that to be able to settle in places where he could remain king without getting hurt and living indefinitely without injury. He says there's nothing wrong with that, as he fought for that position, and there was no need to do anything after that which could potentially shake the proof of his existence. But even then, the place that Kaiser is currently in doesn't have the best view in the world yet. He says that as he sees Noah standing beside Isagi in front of a throne, they are looking down at Kaiser's petty little throne, which he has been sitting comfortably on. Kaiser finally realizes that fighting to protect his current glory won't allow him to prove his existence any further. He finally gives in and closes his eyes. However, it seems like that was just to throw us off, as we see his arm down on the grass, beginning to evaporate into flower petals. As this is happening, he says that he has to throw it all away. The glory, the title, and even his own pride, everything that made him feel human. He has to strip it all away to reset totally, and it becomes zero. Kaiser is now covered in total darkness as he thinks about this sensation, and if this is something he truly wants. He starts to ask himself about the dignity that he truly desires, thinking that it isn't a life he desired, but what he has found and wanted. His own ego, or zero as he calls it. We get back to when he first looked at his football, and it made his eyes light up. After that, we see him sad, sleeping with the ball close to his heart, and in the next panel, he completely destroys that picture. He looks more furious than ever and says, "Expletive," ready to go at it again, which even makes Isagi turn around in shock. The text at the bottom says, "Everything is with you, the position that has been taken over, the rage to dominate begins." If I understand it correctly, the next chapter is going to be called The Boundary Line, which sounds a bit strange, but also interesting, as I don't really know what to expect. However, one thing I can say for sure is that Kaiser isn't playing around anymore. He is ready to give up everything to win this match, and I'm sticking to what I've been saying. Kaiser is going to score in this game because Isagi getting a hat-trick was never a possibility. It would make it difficult to evolve his character from there on. So, I'm placing all my bets on Kaiser. What do you think about all of this? Do you think that Kaiser is scoring the next goal or not? Please tell me what you think down below. Anyway, let's quickly go over this chapter. Firstly, I want to talk about how sweet Ness is to Kaiser. Like, bro was there and offered his full support just to be mistreated once again. However, I do kind of like that about Kaiser's character. I know this is an extremely unpopular opinion, but I like how Kaiser is cold-hearted to others, as it fits his character so well. Do I think that Ness deserves it? Absolutely not. He should probably try and team up with someone else, but it seems like Ness really wants to be by Kaiser's side, despite his mistreatment. Lastly, just look at this panel. I don't know what it is about it, but it just looks so cool. Isagi standing with Noah beside what looks like a golden throne, just looking down, gives me chills. I would really like to see Isagi and Noah play together more. Hopefully, we will see it in this match. Anyway, these are just my thoughts. Please leave your thoughts and theories down in the comments, as I love reading them. If you like Blue Lock and videos like this, then I highly suggest you subscribe to this channel. And while you're at it, leave a comment and a like, as it helps out with the algorithm a ton. If you're curious to see another video of mine, then please watch the video that will be popping up on the screen now. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.